This is part 8 of the reading of the petition that should be live by the time you're seeing this video. By the end of this, you have enough compassion in your heart that you just go sign it on change.org. We need your help pretty badly. So thank you for sticking this out. This one's going to be a bit longer. Here we go. We believe that all patients should have access to comprehensive care that includes appropriate use of medication, including opioids if necessary. It's time to prioritize patient welfare over blanket policy. If there is something suspected when it comes to a substance in the question of addiction, the standard policy should consist of pharmacogenetics as well as MTHFR genetic testing as well. The DEA is making it look like pain patients that are overdosing everywhere, when in fact, they are dying from illicit fentanyl poisonings. The verbiage must change. The way pain medications are spoken about is highly detrimental to our quality of life. Anyone who takes pain medication is automatically considered an addict in society. When people self-medicate with alcohol, where is the same outrage? When diabetics cannot stop consuming sugar, where's the same outrage? Someone with high blood pressure that can't get stress out of their lives because that is impossible, where is that outrage? When someone must take a higher dose of mental health medication, where is that outrage? When patients are left high and dry to fend for themselves and they find that marijuana is helpful, they are chastised. At what point is it anyone else's responsibility to determine what medical interventions happen to my own body? At what point is this not abusive behavior toward disabled people? Most chronic pain patients cannot defend themselves, making it even easier to take advantage of a highly vulnerable group of people. Even the AMA has tried to correct the CDC, but it has fallen on deaf ears. Why is the verbiage not being corrected from overdoses to poisonings? Regardless of any part of a patient's past, their pain should be treated appropriately. Nobody should be left to suffer needlessly. Most people with substance use disorders are people that were dismissed by doctors on behalf of the government of the United States of America. Free needles were passed out to show support for them, but what does that really look like? These people are being poisoned daily. Safe injection sites just enable the addiction to continue. There are formulated drugs that can help people, which are safe and fully regulated. Why would anyone want to encourage someone to poison themselves to death? It's illegal to tell someone to themselves, but this isn't blatantly that in an action rather than words? Why wouldn't the course of action be that people need to be treated for whatever they are struggling with? People don't need more dangerous drugs. That mentality is very harmful for anyone seeking medical help. Legalizing every substance wouldn't fully help. Someone will still manufacture it illicitly. Our primary course of action should be to listen, believe, validate, and treat patients' pain appropriately for them as an individual. If there is a mental health component, refer appropriately, rather than making someone feel that they are creating their pain. Pain patients will be heard. We are a demographic of people that have been forced to live in excruciating pain without help. Many of us have nothing to lose at this point. All pain patients are in pain. Their level of pain is determined by their worst pain experienced. If you don't understand their answer, ask what their 10 level on the pain scale has been to understand better. Compassion must return to healthcare. People used to enter the healthcare industry because they had a calling to help and heal people. They cared about the well-being of their patients. The government has no business in our healthcare. Healthcare has to be individualized in order to be accurate. Science proves that a treatment that helps one person will not help someone else in the same way. Individualized care, as well as compassionate care, are what healthcare must return to. Money should never have been a driving force for healthcare. Nobody should be left to suffer in pain needlessly. Please join us in urging health authorities nationwide to revise their guidelines on opioid prescriptions for chronic pain management, ensuring they consider individual patient needs and circumstances rather than applying broad restrictions across the board. Sign this petition today because no one should be left suffering needlessly when there are options readily available. I implore you to sign this petition if you have family members, friends, coworkers that you've seen just having the worst time with their pain conditions that maybe you don't even fully understand, but you realize they're in pain all the time. Well, the reason why they're in pain all the time is because of this, because they want to put limits when everybody is different. Everybody metabolizes things differently. Everybody reacts to things differently. There are so many genetic components within all of this that make their rhetoric so easy to propagate. The statistic is 0.6 to 0.7% of pain patients abuse their medication. So 99.4 people are not over here abusing our medications. And by taking it away from us and promoting the non-regulated, illicitly manufactured drug that is unaliving people daily is backwards. So I implore you to sign this petition. Help us have our cry for help heard. We need all the help we can get. At minimum, we need 100,000 signatures. So I don't know how it is we have to do it, but we've got to do it. Thank you so much for sticking this whole thing out. And I look forward to seeing how this goes. I love you all.